Now message this for ambazonians. Yes, some of Wuna go already start vexed when Wuna hear my voice. But take your time, listen for what you are get for talking. You get the right for disagree, that's fine. The question I say, where to be Wuna calculation today, number 6th day for December 2024, where to be Wuna calculation, how for get to Boya, the roadmap to Boya, the political, social, financial, economic, international calculation, how Wuna want for achieve Wuna own goals, where to be the plan, that is the question. Wuna get the money, Wuna get the support on the ground. Now the question that, Wuna get the support on the international scene? No, make we reason these things then, because even you, I know say I don't caution Wuna sometimes and say Wuna stupid, but honestly, I don't think say Wuna be that stupid for not realize the situation where Wuna find ourselves in. For 2018-19, at the peak of this thing, I believe say Wuna be get the momentum, Wuna be believe say Wuna the win. Yes, Wuna say self Wuna be go out there, Wuna the play anthem, do come back and live shows them, do fundraising them, people them on the ground. They be the support Wuna. That's true. I know that. That one no be lie. But today, for 2024, the game don't change, and I know, say Wuna know, say the game don't change, and I also know, say Wuna no be that stupid for not realize, say the game don't change, and if the game change, you too, you get the obligation for change with the circumstances as they are on the ground. Now, why that way Capo Daniel, Dong Emmanuel, he don't make the concessions the way he make them? He don't make them because he like him. He make them because he don't lost his Wuna side. Where Wuna call Wuna selves ambazonians, you are losing. And you know it. Don't leave your ego, unnecessary pride. It carry you away. Where to be the calculation? Where to be the plan? What's the roadmap there for achieve the so-called independence?
Hail, hail, hail the Kumkumasa. We the Cameroonians, we pledge our loyalty. Kumkumasa, Kumkumasa, you shall free our country from terror. And your blessing shall be like the stars above. The Most High God shall be your guide.
Where to be the calculation? Where to be the plan? What's the roadmap there for achieve the so-called independence? Look at the situation on the ground as it is. How many IGs we get them? When I say so, when they talk, when they laugh at themselves. IG number 1, Yerima Ayuktabe. IG number 2, Sako Ekome. Marianta get the own IG. Chris Anu don't get the own IG. Then we talk Akwanga get the own gang too. Ayabacho get the own. Now Capo Daniel don't go create the own. That is the situation on the ground. Is that winning? Ask yourself. No, be honest. No vex. Do an analysis. Take stock of the current situation as it is. Is that winning? Are you winning? When I get international support, because right now as I talk, Ayabacho Lucas will be arrested and locked up in Norway for Europe. Not be Cameroon, for Europe. He will spend Christmas and New Year in prison. Who's a man gang day? He there for prison for America. Will lang me next to them. Claude Chi and Francis Chenyi them. And a bunch of other ones them. When I know them, they prison. Now international community that, now America that. For UK, when I remember Quadrisco, he go prison. He don't already come out. He should don't ship. You know they talk about Amber again because he feel the consequences of this thing. International community, right now as I talk to Wuna, Philemon Yang Okuman, now the president of the United Nations General Assembly. So how are you winning on the international scene? Right now as I talk to Wuna, Ayuk Tabe and the Nera 10 and a bunch of other hundreds of people they there for prison for Cameroon, where they be arrested in Nigeria. Wuna get now only 2 neighbors, Cameroon and Nigeria, and the Atlantic Ocean. For the East, Wuna get a hostile enemy. To Wuna West, na Nigeria, na the arrest na leaders them send them for East, for Cameroon. Wuna no get ships, so make we forget about Atlantic Ocean. So are you winning? You are entirely isolated. You don't get no friendly neighbor. You don't get no international support. You have nothing. So the game on the ground, it don't change. Even the population on the ground where they come out on the 22nd of September 2017, the march, that same population don't become the very people that were the armed terrorists that they attack them, burn their taxis them, stop their picking them, they no go to school, kill them, extort money from them, liberation tax and all this nonsense. The population don't tire. The population don't tire. I the advice when I need to agree here. Ever since I started my activism since 2018, my whole point it been for bring Wuna some small sense, bring Wuna sanity. That was it. Now when I can't call me, hey, Bambeleke, oh, sardine oil. How does it feel for Wuna? For no say, every person for Wuna na sellout, blackleg, French Cameroon proxy, spoiler, paid agent. Every person, even within amongst Wuna. For A Gofsi, Ayabachoi gang, Sako Ekome and Chris Anu, na infiltrators, na sellout, na blacklegs, Wuna killer. The political elites, when them get the influence, like the current Prime Minister, Chief Dr. John Gute, the former Prime Minister, His Excellency Philemon Yang, and other cabinet ministers like Minister Fu Callistus, parliamentarians them, senators them, traditional rulers them. Those are the people you make your enemies. When I want for gain independence from who? When I don't know, say when I want for get the independence now from Cameroon, did you not know that? Say the independence can only come from Cameroon. When I don't know, so you must get the independence from Cameroon. Cameroon has something you want. How are you going to get it from them? By military force? Okay, good luck. When I go win and by military force, make we see them no. If you know if you win and by military force, how else can you win something? By negotiation. Who would talk to those people on your behalf? The same people that when I don't ostracize them, when I crush them. Same people that go burn their houses them. Kosh, federalize them, attack them, threaten them. All man we get money, we get influence, we get powers. We for fit even talk, we for fit be sympathetic to una cause, una ostracize them, una alienate them. Is that winning? Is that winning? Okay, maybe we talk about the military force where una be think, it be climb for una head, like person with smoke banger, we don't expire. Climb for una head, una think so, una actually carry guns them, liberate the territory as una talk them. Do you know what military liberation means? It means you kill all the Cameroon military or push them back for the way where you get total and complete control of the territory where Cameroon military no fit enter for day. Even Boko Haram for Nigeria, it get territories the way they control them. When Nigerian military no fit enter. Yes, Boko Haram, the terrorist group where they enter for Nigerian military barrack, kill 60-something Nigerian army, take control of the whole army base, carry all the weapons, ammunition, vehicles, all things go with them. What capability do you have? And the small drug addicts, poorly educated cousins of mine, where when I don't radicalize them, send them for Bush since 2014, 15, 16, all the way till now. Actually, the radicalization started since in the 90s with the Jongo Foncha them, ST Muna them, SENC, and the SCYL them. We understand the radicalization don't go on for decades, but it came to a head 2014 when we Ayabachobi start train terrorism for Nigeria, bring them inside Cameroon. By 2016, they start kill Cameroon security forces them, and then it don't escalate. It don't the way when you so. Okay, now the background story that. So now, who started picking the day we wanna be radicalize them? Send for Bush, where wanna be think said they go give una the military liberation. You want me to tell una? Fine, I go help una. No pity. It will make all kind noise on the 4th of February 2023. We'll kill him. Who's are you day today? No more noise. The game don't change on the ground. Ma just help una with a few of the people they wanna be the hope on. No pity brother Shina Rambo, who side it? Una no know. It did na DDR. What about Oliver, Fee Marshall for Libya Len will be make all kind noise? Who side it? Ayeke, who side it? Efang, so-called Supreme General for ATF, who side it? Senior man, cross and die from tanker. Fonte Lucas, General Weapon, General Spirito, there are two Spirito they be they serve, one for Big Babanki and the one for Meme Fakode, who kill both of them. Ikeku, Mombasa for Kumba, Nambere, who's ID? So-called General Rambo for Warana Abukam and Bamenda Day, who kill him. General Stone, General Iron, who kill him. Bitter Cola, they make all kind of noise. Who's ID today? Ayuk and Poison and Transporter and Lucifer will kill them all. General Sargon from Goketunja will kill them. Ebube, General Fire, General Wata, General Witchbird for Momo. General A2, the one for Bui, the one for Momo will kiki all this one then. General Mike, General Benson for Libya Lem will kill them. General Bright for Libya Lem, it don't run. General Diamond for Libya Lem don't run. It don't do Nigeria now for almost 2 years. No way, no, they no go ever put foot for Cameroon again. When I don't believe me, when I ask you. The one way they make noise for Sagat, it come the way it be always make noise. Wait to be name again. I don't forget the name. Gabonese. When I know say Gabonese don't do Nigeria for more than 2 years, enough is step foot inside Cameroon. When I don't know, they don't run. General Christian for Widikum will kill him. Mercedes for same Momo there will kill him. General Tiger for Momo will kill him. Tiger for Bafut 7 Kata will kill him. General Tiger for Libya Lem, it don't surrender. It did not DDR. 7 Kata, it don't be decimated. Alaji, their big boss, will kill him. Now the people then that way they be supposed to give on a military liberation, right? What's that them day? When I be come out with someone say liberated territories, the same liberated territory where they go kill 30-something 80 fighters or whatever for Batibode. Shoot a fan for Bele, he carry the same Bele, they go from bingo for go seek medical attention. For also the liberated territory today. We go pick the Kunyam for hospital. He died. They carry the dead body, go back for goes and go display for day. It should have for day they rotten. All these things when they tell Wuna. Wuna no know. I know say Wuna no be stupid. Wuna no be that stupid for no know what you are they talk about. The game on the ground don't change. It don't ya. I tell Wuna say it don't ya. Yes. General Divine, Godfather them. The Bui 39. The Batibo massacre, the Munyenge massacre, the plenty, General David, General Andrew Ngoy. I can go on and on all day. The one that would don't kill him. Now the people that be supposed to give them military liberation. When I know if you raise money, when I know get international support, when I only does them, they fragment, they divide, they go IG1, IG2, egg of C day, then divide again, capo then they go on side, and then you get Akwanga on side. All of these things them now winning that. Sorry, say they owed you long. When I be patient, when I listen them, because maybe you feel learn 1 or 2 things and we go help you. Now, the activists then where they be there for social media, when not them, but they help for radicalize the begin them, they go carry guns them. What's that then they? Where them day? When I remember Yannick Sikot, now they work now with me, King of Black Legs. What's that Paul Nilong Day? When I still hear ye? What about Kuku Dabins? What about that female general? That Bamileke girl will make noise. What's that idea? And so Foncha, Nick Santos, and Congo Success. Ma Jera, on our way to someone will call it Mami Jera, a cousin Pauline Diallo. Someone become what they call and say wait, Blue and White Army for Facebook. What's that the day? Pache. Someone be make noise, we call it say PK. You get someone Ambazonian Bobo. All these names that when I say hear them, Eric Tato, Gary Master, Don Monzo, Mark Barretta, Eugene Yofoka, Joshua Carr, 73 teeth. When I still hear them, Sperm Chop, Nan Chop, when I still hear them, why not? Milan Atam them. Princess Harriet them. The Tankumbeng, or now what they call them again, Takumbeng woman, then where they will make noise. When I remember those people, them. Who said them day? Who said the day? Now for our own side, we will support Cameroon government as soon as they talk. One and indivisible Cameroon. We'll be comfortable. As a matter of fact, now when I come off on our side, when I can't join we. Like I don't give an example, Yannick Sikot. When I come off for Amber, their side can't join we. When I say when I call these ones them say Capo Daniel now, na sellout, na blackleg, na French Cameroon proxy. When I call, I mean IG side they call Ayabachoy side say they be na Cameroon proxies. So when I say when I confirm code, say the people the way na ambazonians them, where when I claim say na ambazonians, the way when I don't work with them, when I don't prop them up years, today when I call them say they work now for we. Which means you are accepting that we are winning by your own acceptance. If the people the way will not be the hope on say they go give una independence, they don't defect. Now they work for your enemy. Is that a sign of success? Is that winning? Ask yourself, Master, they will not try reason. You think say Capo Daniel, they talk about devolution and all those things that they talk about. You think they talk about because they like him? No. Now because they don't see him say, it don't losses, Wuna, your side is losing. And as time goes on, you lose more. That's why. Maybe never articulate them properly for Wuna for understand. That is why. And you, where you disagree with it, that's fine. You get right for disagree with any person. Even me, you get right for disagree with me. But the question is, where to be your own calculation? What's your own roadmap? Where to be your plan for get the military liberation? As I speak, I don't name Wuna picking them, we don't already kill them, where they used to be Amber. Can you recruit another one? When was the last time when I do recruitment? Even when an activist, the way they be radicalized picking them for Facebook, like the Mark Barretta, Tapang Ivo, them Eric Tato, where I don't already come off a name and phone now. They don't retire, they don't run, they don't stay there for the nonsense. The noise will be come off for Facebook from No PT, from Nam Beret them, General Tiger them, from Momo, General this, General that, where they may make all those noise for radicalized other picking them for come for Bush. That noise don't end. The lies don't work anymore. So how are you winning? When I talk about winning fatly. I forget Franklin Vella. Don't surrender to. It don't run. It don't stay there Facebook. When I remember the live broadcast, when I be doing, when I be fit to do like if it's small, now like 10 live broadcasts them for a week, every week, unfailingly, every week. Now one person that and then multiply them by all these so-called activists them. When I get live broadcasts upon like every day, if it's small, like 7, 8 to 18 live broadcasts, when I be doing for Facebook. SCBC, they do someone them for that side. ABC, they do someone them. Rebel TV. When I remember Rebel TV, when I don't forget, I remind Wuna. Rebel TV been a tapang, and then they get other one them. Kaput and then they do that one for that side with podcast. I have actually come out do some other one them. So one day they call and say daily briefings. So one day they call and say town hall. So one day they call and say, "Aye, we don't suffer." Where are those things today? Is that a sign of victory? Think about it. For our side, we the Cameroonians, and we the one and indivisible Cameroonians, and where we are winning, we have all the time in the world. We get the knife, the yam, and the time. We could decide. As I speak for Wuna thinks say Wuna the win, they are constructing the ring road. Right now, as I talk for Wuna, go from camp, they go see construction work where they go on. The country where we not talk say now we not control them or we not want liberate them. Now Yaoundé, the minister of now what do they call him again? That minister will be in charge of road construction or what do they call? I don't forget the exact ministry. Now them they construct road for Wuna territory we not claim to we not control them. As I speak, the Bamenda Babanju road they are constructing it. They are building it. They don't already reserve for welcome to Bamenda sign. They don't get another contract for build roads and inside Bamenda town itself for commercial avenue pass. Come on, up station come, down station come. For that side, so for Aziri and all the place, they go construct other road. Now Cameroon government, they do am, no be you. Is that winning for Wuna side? A Kondo Titi road to Wadana Munemba, they talk to Kumba. That road, so that highway, where they don't give the contract since a decade ago. Say that Tunisian Sorobar worker, they don't already come for the start work. When I so called General Divine and Ikeku, they go kidnap the workers them and now bury them. They go kidnap the workers and collect 50 million francs CFA. They stop the construction work. Right now, as I speak, the work is going on. Cameroon government is building roads in the territory you claim that you control. Is that winning? No. So, like I talked earlier, when I get the right for disagree with me. Now, why that way? Even when I call ourselves ambazonians, I accept I call Wuna ambazonians. If you decide to call yourself or believe, say you can fly, fantastic, you can fly. We accept, we live in a society where it be pluralistic. And we live in a community where we understand some people that in that community there would be crazy and mad people. So if you believe, say if you fly, that's fine. Believe it, that's your business. Climb the tallest tree or the tallest building and prove it that you can fly. Good luck. So if you want to call yourself Ambazonian, that's your right. Call yourself Ambazonian, that's your business. But you don't have that power or authority for force me for be Ambazonian. You don't. I haven't given you that power, and I will never give you that power. Just like how we recognize and say Wuna be Ambazonian, whether we keep calling you, you say you be Ambazonian, fantastic, we'll call you Ambazonian, but you can't force to call me Ambazonian because I'm not. I be Cameroonian through and through, 100%, born and bred. Not just on a piece of paper, it runs in my veins. My blood says Cameroonian. You see that red from my blood? My blood turned red from that flag. No mean that the flag, it be red for my blood. No, my blood was never red. It turned red because they born me for Cameroon. I be Cameroonian. It did not inside my blood, my DNA make up Cameroon. So yes, we agree on certain points and we agree. You want to be Ambazonian? Fantastic. Be your Ambazonian. But you no go ever force me for be Ambazonian. We accept that we will live in a society with people the way they be delusional, where they be crazy, where they not be they work in the same reality where we they work in. It's fine. Okay? But when our frustration, it is show. Your frustration, it show. Okay? Why when I think say Akwanga must go try for sabotage which way Capo Daniel do am. And Capo Daniel can coach Akwanga, say woman, they don't like it, get bonbon face monkey, shumbulas, or whatever, all that kind of stupidity. Why? Why Akwanga no just pick a phone call Capo Daniel they talk? Why Capo Daniel no pick a phone call Akwanga they talk? Now because now business. Now business. This noise where they make them now business. Ask yourself, at the beginning of this audio, I tell you, I say I come for advice. I can't make we discuss, make we just reason together. I say, okay, when I want to get the independence, right, and I be opposed to the independence or whatever, like I tell when I be 100% Cameroonian, I no go ever accept agreement that country is divide. Never. And I don't state them clearly. The motto, now, destroying Ambazonian terrorism. End of discussion. I don't get two things what they do. Okay? So, for when I say, when I want to get the independence, now me I ask you, say, how are you going to achieve it? By recording the WhatsApp audios, when I put them all over the place, by making those Facebook videos, they coach each other like how Akwanga and Capo Daniel do and Ayabacho do the multiple IGs, is that the roadmap? Is that the plan? So now when calculation that say this is what you need to do to achieve the independence, right? Okay, fantastic. Like I keep telling you people, good luck. So when I would think say I support Capo Daniel for initiative, partly, yes. Even my enemies give me some things that I want sometimes. And that's why even right from the beginning, when I go see him, even Paul Nilo don't come out. Lang Minister, they don't come. Say I defeat now on which way when I produce them. Every insult where when I coach me or coach another person, I use it to my advantage. Everything where Wuna stupid people they post them, I use it against you. And yet, after how many years when I know if it learn, you keep giving me the weapons I need to destroy you. And you will never stop. So yes, where to wake up Daniel preach now, it comes to an advantage to me. I don't do my political calculation, my economic, my financial, I don't do calculations because we think. Before I come can talk, I don't think about them. I know what I want. So when I'm going to ask me, say, but Contama, what to be your advantage or what to be your calculation for support? Not that I support what we can put and talk. It will fail because I will sabotage it. Yes, but there is an advantage to it. To me, the advantage is what? It preach autonomy, and as part of the autonomy, it talk about cessation of hostilities. Fantastic. The thing I say, una no get no idea which way they speaking, the way they carry the guns on the ground, that they go through. Ma tell una one of the things where they go through, now extreme hardship in the bush. Extreme hardship. Do you know what it means to go so many years without the ability to enjoy social life? You don't feel clean, you don't feel wash, you don't feel sleep with two eyes open. I mean, you sleep with two eyes open. Your family, you lose everything, your family and everything because of a lie. The lie when I go for bush. Now it's too late, you're trapped. Now you're looking for a way out. You think that this became the ex-combatant, they surrender because they want them? No. You think that Capo Daniel, they surrender, they preach now devolution or autonomy because they want them? No. He has no choice. When you defeat a person, it will come beg you for negotiate. This is the position you people are in. But someone will be too wicked. I know we say stupid because even person be stupid how? It could not make him out by now. Now just wickedness they make him someone will not, because when I know they feel the direct impact of what way they happen. When I know they on the ground. If when I be there on the ground, Wuna for being at the first people then for say, give up this thing, stop it. It's too much. It's unbearable. If you people were on the ground facing the hardships that these people are facing on the ground, the Amber terrorists in the bush and the Mami and Papa, the way their lives will be upended by this nonsense. Now, Wuna for the stop this nonsense, nobody me. So they begin, they don't tire. The Anglophone civilian population, they don't tire. This is what you guys don't know. They look for the slightest avenue, which we call an off-ramp, to exit this nonsense. Any slight opportunity where they get them to exit this nonsense, they will take it. And they will never go back. So, talk say devolution or whatever, and then make the Amber boys the ceasefire. No picking, no go ever. Capo Daniel calculation and say if the ceasefire, then they negotiate, and then it no work, then they feel restart the fight. By what magic? When I feel go back to 2018, 2017 situation, how? How? After when I don't cosh each other like this, all man, it been a La Republic agent, all man, what when I call them again, French Cameroon proxies, black leg spoilers, paid agents, all man, when I don't cosh them, even the activists them, their livelihoods, they don't lose them because of this nonsense. People, the day when they start support this thing for 2017, they don't even know why or where they get themselves into. They don't even know that there will be consequences, like the Mangang, where they sit in prison today. Do you think if you go back in time, go explain for Mangang, say this would be the consequences if I do what if we do them? Lies. Enough for do them. Enough for do them. The international community is not coming. When I bet on the international community, it's not coming. Right now, as I don't explain for now, the international community, they arrest Abacho Lokam, and then they put Philemon Yang as president for General Assembly. And then they arrest one leaders for Nigeria, send them for Cameroon. Arrest one people for America, for UK. Then the international community, that when the hope say they can't give them independence. Financially, what support do you have on the international scene? So, well, if you don't listen to me this long, sorry, sir, I make the audio almost 30 minutes long, then hopefully you don't learn one or two things. And the only question they ask you, I say, what will be your calculation? How are you going to achieve the independence? Now, by what magic? What will be the plan? What will be the roadmap for continuing to do what you want to do now? So that when I will get another IG in the next 6-7 months, and then another splinter group, when I don't create uncountable number of groups, and team act, APLM, APKG, APJ, this and that, Soka MIF, Soka Dev, Soka Kaka, Southern Cameroons, this is town hall. So when I don't create 100 different types of organizations, then to what end? To what end? Wait till those una sit back and assess and ask yourselves, wait till those organizations they don't achieve them for una till today. So when they talk about diplomatic offensive, so when they talk they don't open embassy for America. What? Nah. Master, make una try. I mean, try get some small self-respect. Examine the facts and the reality as it is on the ground. The game don't change. You did like coach, okay? If you be coach and you send your team, maybe they go play football and you want for win. So you set up your team for the way they go win. You get the attacking line, you get your midfield for support the attackers, and then you get your defensive line. You set them up for go win. Yes, the match Nana 0-0, minute number 1. They start playing Damba. Bam, 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 bam. Damba na sense. Okay. You want turn look, 30 minutes later, they don't score you. You did 1-0 down. You want turn look, 35 minutes later, they don't score you again. You did 2-0 down. You want turn again, 45 minutes later, they don't score you again. You did 3-0 down. Half time. You get team talk with your team. You go tell them waiting. Say, we'll continue the plan. Is the plan working? Initially, before you start the match, you will go for them, go win the match. Maybe 1-0, 2-0. But halftime don't reach now. You did 3-0 down. They win you. You could still continue with exactly the same strategy. No, ask yourself that question. You could still continue with exactly the same strategy, exactly the same attacking line, exactly the same defensive line, and exactly the same midfield. Maybe you don't even get red cards up. You could still continue exactly the same. No. Now the calculation will change. The calculation now, not enough for win the match, but for avoid an embarrassment and disgrace. For even try for draw. Now that is your calculation. Say, maybe if we even draw this match, then it will go save face. Or if even go score 1 or 2 and then prevent them from scoring, then we go losses by maybe 3-1 or 3-2. At least it's not as bad. It's not embarrassing. That's what your calculation will be now. So you could change tactics. You go move some players them off, put other ones them. If you get 2 strikers them, you go move one, put in a defender now. Because now your priority, your intention now, not enough for go win the match. Now for prevent catastrophe, disaster. Say better than for losses 5-0, I go rather losses 3-0. Now that is your calculation, and this is the situation you are in. And that's why Capo Daniel is saying what he's saying, because he did like Wuna coach where you don't see that situation. Now he did try to stop the match for the way we make better make stop him now. As a day right now, the status quo right now, so make it be the 3-0. I accept I lost it 3-0 because it's say if we play that match to 90 minutes, it is seen at 5-0, 6-0. You understand?
But this is the reality. People listen to the devil himself, my country people of La Republique, more than they listen to some Ambazonian activists. This is the reality.
Yeah, my fellow blacklegs, I don't just make this post for Facebook, and I think say it will make a little bit more sense if I follow them up, I back them up with a short audio for explain what I mean. I don't witness over the past few years them a lot of the blacklegs they make some kind mistakes, and the same mistakes in way the amber fools they make them. Why? What I mean? For example, if you get an ideological disagreement with some person, it no make that person amber. Yes, we'll be blacklegs and we fight for destroy ambazonian terrorism. It no means say every person where it disagree with me or disagree with you or disagree with which way we do does not make them amber. People have different ideas, different opinions. They have the right to those ideas and the right to those opinions. Make we not be like amber where they act foolishly, where their job now for make enemies, never friends, only enemies. See, like how one day you go call yourself, say, you will call Capo Daniel, say, be your spokesperson for your organization. The next day when we get ideological disagreement with Capo Daniel, you call it sell out, blackleg, traitor. So why did you then have a traitor, a blackleg, sell out in your organization? You understand? So make we know to behave like the same amber fools and when we call them fools. And then we go exhibit the same traits of foolishness where they get them. All man for them. Na enemy, na traitor, na sell out, na regime apologist, na regime, na infiltrator. All man. Even within amongst their ranks. The same person where yesterday you be the hail ye. The next day na black leg, na sell out, they don't buy ye, na agent. No, we don't act like that because we are sophisticated. Ma tell you some small thing if you never know or you never hear me talking before. Me and Clovis and Beltus and all the other black legs when we see with the work very beautifully together. We don't have 100% agreement. No, it's not possible. It not be possible, my country people them. We disagree fundamentally on certain things. We disagree. Even there are times when we disagree, and I go tell my petit frère and Beltus Clovis or whatever. I say, listen, petit frère, I understand how you feel. You feel differently than I feel. You see things differently from the way I see them. You don't live your own experiences, and I never live your experiences. So you better, you probably get a point to which way you make them. Now, for resolve this issue, how about we agree, say we don't disagree on this point, and then we move forward and move on to the next chapter for our activism, for our black legism, and then we'll close the chapter for day. There are certain points away when the ideas them they differ or they diverge, then you leave it there and move on. But why you want to make enemies? You see, if I disagree with Beltus or Clovis 20% of the time, and I agree 80% of the time, why will I jeopardize my 80% of agreement with that small 20%? 2 out of every 10 ideas we will get them, now you will disagree on. I carry the other 8 throw them because of that 2. Does that make sense? It doesn't. It's like how someone owe you 100,000 francs. Then it bring you 80,000. If I can't pay you, say make it owe you now 20. You deny you for take the 80,000. You say better I take nothing. No. People know they act like Amber. Now Amber, the way they go kosh man, you get a small, tiny little philosophical or ideological or emotional disagreement with some person. You koshy. You go call it shumbu, red lass. You go talk about your private life, your private family. You kosh plus a woman. You talk about your dead family members. All of those things. That does not build a relationship or bridges. Because tomorrow, maybe you will need that same person for collaborate, for share ideas, for share resources, or for do something together where it will benefit the both of you, mutual beneficial arrangement. But if you burn all your bridges, you only make enemies, you make no friends. How do you progress? How do you achieve your goals? You don't. So make we day in the spirit of making friends, not enemies. Not be all man where it disagree with you about a particular point. You go for Facebook, go call it Amber. No. Call person Amber if you get concrete 100% proof of ye Amber sympathies or ye Amber support, or if they give excuses, or if they try to cover up, or for try to explain away Amber atrocities, then you know send Amber that. But nobody say some person talk about corruption for Cameroon, you call it Amber. What has that got to do with Amber? Is there no corruption in Cameroon? It is. There is corruption in Cameroon. It plenty. Police brutality, no there Cameroon. It is there. Gendarme corruption and all of those things. It's endemic in Cameroon. Some people don't ask me, countryman, but why you need to talk about those things. I don't explain that for Wuna. My motto, it talks about destroying ambazonian terrorism. It not talks about fixing all problems in Cameroon. You understand? And I don't explain that for Wuna. Say, if person in house they on fire, it no go they follow Arata for that house. The Arata way there for your house is the least of your problems. Right now, police brutality, gendarme corruption, and you know they kill people them, and you know they behead people them, go to where they are dead body them for public square, like how Madame Ayafo Florence is own case. You understand? Right now, the Anglophone people, they get a situation where they like an existential threat, where people are being beheaded and thrown on in public. People are being killed. Children cannot go to school. They are stopped from going to school by terrorists. When you have that kind of situation in your community, you stop chasing Arata. You understand? If you get accident for road where they cut your hand, you go stop for the worry about Jigawe there for your toes. because you have bigger problems. And nobody jump enter inside this fight for fix Cameroon problems. Cameroon, we don't already get police brutality, gendarme corruption, all those things them. Before I start talk about these things them, I start talk about these things because I see the need, the existential threat. And then another thing, for example, people they think say because they will go against people that like the journalists, the way they write on social media and whatnot, like Mimi Mefo, for instance. You think say everything now when Mimi Mefo write time it be bad. No, Mimi Mefo not journalist. She's doing a job with the what's the word I'm looking for? With the not castigate, with the what's the word? Criticize. We criticize them because we want them to do better. You understand? We want them to do a good job, a better job. That's why we criticize. It's called positive criticism, where you criticize one person because you want to make it change for the better. We need the journalists for do their job, just like how we need the bricklayers, for the carpenters, the lawyers, the teachers for do their jobs. Lawyers, journalists have a job to do. We want the journalists to do their job. And we want them to do it competently and effectively and properly, reporting the news that affects people and would have impact in people's life, spreading knowledge, understanding, and raising awareness to social, cultural issues and all of those things. That we need journalists to do those things. The reason why me are there for this fight now, because the journalists were so woefully incompetent, inept, and of course, because of the dynamic of the ambazonian terrorism, they were afraid for their lives. Because the truth, the reality now say, there is a very big risk reporting in Cameroon, especially with the ambazonian terrorists. You write something, whether not true, not be true, they go target you. So I understand that, but at the end of the day, I, as an activist, I still have a job to do for criticize them so that they do the right thing regardless. So that's what I'm doing. Just because I don't talk a few times and criticize me for call it 10 French journalists. Ma tell us something. Me have been one of the number one consumer for me for news. If you know make you know today. I be give an interview to some a foreign journalist when I be there in Cameroon a couple of years ago. So and then it shocked for years. Say me I read me for every day. I said yes, religiously. I have to know even what my enemies, all the Amber terrorists, their Facebook pages, their accounts, them. I read them on a daily basis. I have to study my enemy to know how to destroy them. I'm not stupid like Amber fools the way they go talk, say no, they don't want to hear contraband voice, they don't want to hear contraband voice. That is an advantage to me. Because if I make mistake, they don't go ever know. They don't know the enemy. So how can you defeat an enemy you don't know? I need to be informed, well informed. So that before some person want to talk something, I don't really know the angle where they go towards. You want to ask me a question, I don't really know. I did 2 steps ahead of you all the time. Because I am well informed, well connected. I know things the way that they happen. Some things that they may for know, I don't know. You understand? So now why even talk about Mimi for other people them now? Because we don't castigate Mimi for in the past. It don't mean that all things we go do am now in the future, we go castigate it. Wrong approach. If I will tell you tomorrow, say me I collaborate with Mimi for you agree no, it will shock you no. Now because say you never say get the capability for use all on our brain. When I think that this thing not just about making enemies. No, we have an agenda. The agenda is not to make enemies. The agenda is to destroy ambazonian terrorism. Wait, means say if I need some tool or some weapon to achieve my goal, I don't care whose side the tool or the weapon comes from. I will use it. If President Pobia give me the tools and the weapons so I need them for destroy my enemy, guess what I will do? I will use it. If Eric Tato, Tapang Ivo, Ayabacho Lucas, himself, the idiot who is there for prison for Norway today, it gives me the tools and the weapons I need to destroy my enemy, I will use it. So the point is not to go around insulting everyone, say she no wear blast, all of these things. And I don't even explain for Wuna in the past why me I use those kind of words then. She no wear blast, a wonderfulish international idiot. It's an emotional, I attack them emotionally, especially the ones where they be in the forest, where they be poorly educated. They respond to emotions. They don't respond to any philosophical and intellectual argument where you make them. You want me to start explain for them how the dynamics of war and how Adolf Hitler be blunder for Operation Barbarossa attack Russia. Now why that way the Third Reich it be fall? You want make I go explain some shit? No, why last week no first even know how to scratch a name for Bush? No, that would be a waste of my time. So I know go make an intellectual, philosophical argument with Ambashi no why for Bush. What do I go tell you? Now what the way it go respond to? Now what does it mean? Communication means getting your message to your target audience and making sure that target audience understand the message. Even if their target audience receive the message, if they don't understand them, then communication has not been achieved. You understand? So you get to talk to them in a language they understand. Now why the way are they talking now? Pidgin. Because my target audience, now the Anglophone Cameroonians, especially the ones on the ground where they suffer, especially the amber terrorists where they carry gun on the bush. If I coach them, it go make them vex. And when they vex, they go come back for can't listen to me the more. I know someone I think say that the opposite. No. When I think say if I make them vex, they don't ever come back from my page. Now lie. As a matter of fact, they go come back. Because in that vex, it will make they pick their phone, call me, call Beltus, call Clovis for Koshwi. And in the process of that Koshwi, the Koshwi, we inject sense into them. Sooner or later, when they start finding them for killing for Bush, guess who number they get them for their phone? My number. Clovis' own, Beltus' own. They call we. That's how we remove them from the bushes. How and I think so would they do them? By giving them some philosophical argument and intellectual tapping into their intellect. What intellect? What intellect? No. So we did try to tap into an emotional response. The fact that the carry guns go bush in the first place was a reaction to their emotions. You know, being picking the way they think. They did not know what they were doing. Some of them were forced. Some of them peer pressure. Some of them they ended up in the wrong place at the wrong time. Some of them, they went there to make their money. Some of them was, an adventure. Some of them, they were not thinking. There was no calculation. There was no calculation to go into the bush. And of course, the lies and manipulation, they believed those lies because they are poorly educated. And they need people like Wuna for sensitize them, for help them. So our mission, fellow blacklegs, is to create friends and build bridges. And now why that way, even the amber one, the way they did for Bush, what they call them, shit, no white blast today. Tomorrow, when they surrender, they come, they become my best friends. When I say I go Cameroon, go make videos with them. Because we're in the business of making friends, not enemies. So don't go to Facebook and start calling everyone you see or disagree with. You call them amber. That is foolishness. You will fall into the same trap where amber, they don't find themselves in. And if you come up with that trap, because they don't make enemies with everyone. If some person be there for our page, where they follow our page religiously every day, but they need to comment it. If they follow our page every day, they like the news, they benefit from what way we do. They need to comment it. We don't already gain it enough for our side. Okay, it enough for our side. It gets sympathies towards our side. The day where it make one comment, you know like him, you go call it amber pig. Come on. You go call it amber. What do you think they go do now? It will then follow you the more because they call it amber pig. And maybe not some intellectual. It will then follow you the more. No. Before you want to castigate some person, before you want to criticize some person, have an agenda behind it. When I be castigate, okay, my give now. And also this audio don't be a very long one. Another example with Mimi Menfo case. My expert for now why me have to castigate Mimi Menfo, despite the fact that I consuming news, despite the fact that she does a service. Okay, like the other day, some Mimi Menfo post about some guy where they torture you. What are defense and security forces? They arrested, they torture you, and then they release it a few weeks later. They discover say it was a case of mistaken identity. Mimi Menfo post about them. Some person one comment about it. I say, so according to you, that person will be an innocent person where they torture you like that, it don't deserve justice. What are we fighting for? The reason why we do blacklegism. Now, for save our people, it's not just about a social media experiment. It's not just about fighting amber because it's fun to go and do trolling on Facebook. No, I have better things to do with my life. The reason why I'm there for you now, because I understand. It's not just a belief, it's a fact. Say, if we destroy ambazonian terrorism, my people will be better off. Their lives, their properties, their livelihoods, their safety, their security, their progress, their prosperity. Now, what is that we will fight for? For destroy ambassador terrorism, yes, now the primary goal that, but behind that goal is preserving Anglophone lives, properties, happiness, and of course, the bigger picture, keeping Cameroon one and indivisible. So make we not ever forget that. We need to just go for Facebook for go talk because we feel like, or because they will not get nothing important to do, nothing better. No, we have more important things to do. But this is more important because we understand, say, it literally been a life and death situation for our people. Them, we have to help them. We have to remove the guns from the hands of the terrorists. If they don't give it peacefully, we'll take them. We'll take them by force. We'll kill them, take them. If that's the only way, then that's the way we'll use. I prefer them for drop and peacefully come. But if they not drop and come peacefully, what I could do? I kill them. Without blinking. No blinking. Not at all. So make you understand that. Okay, my give, like I've been talking about me before. So my point being, I say, okay, my give a scenario. For example, my talk say, for the Anglophone zone, in the space of 1 year, if they will get 100 civilian deaths, and out of that 100 civilian deaths, about 30 of them it will be caused by the action of the forces of defense and security, and about 70. So 70% now ambassador terrorists, they kill Anglophone civilians for that 1 year, and 30% as a result of forces of defense and security, right? But if you go for a place like Mimime for a page, back in the days like 2018-19, you know go no say na the reality that you go see and say this, so it go only post a news about civilian death if it be caused by the forces of defense and security. So you could say, if you go for a page, you could see like 14, 17 instances where you write about forces of defense and security where their action result in civilian death. And then the armed terrorists, their atrocities or their actions where it result in civilian death, maybe now about 5 or 6 times they go write down for that year. So that's why we were castigating them. So maybe they do their jobs properly. If they were reporting, if it was fair, balanced, and proportional, then I know for getting no problems with them. And if they were competent and reporting it, for example, in situation where okay, like how someone they talk today, so if na Amba Duam, we go ride unknown gunmen, but if na military Duam, we go ride in a military. You know, so the military name now waiting. You don't know. So the premise where the GM say, they go right say na unknown gunmen that say we don't know the actual name of the individual who carry out the act. But when they accuse now Cameroon military forces of defense and security, they still don't know the name of the individual, but they go right and say na forces of defense and security they carry out. So you see the bias, and that's what we're kicking against. We're not kicking against them doing their job. You understand the point? So if Mimefo can write an article where it talk about police corruption, yes, that's good. She's supposed to, because that's what the society is supposed to know about those things. Yes? I know we ever castigate some person for doing that. The problem comes if you only focus your attention, you fail to do journalism and you start doing but activism, where you are actively trying to for example, destabilize a system, a government, or cause a popular revolt or agitation, or cause those kind of things. And then you are no longer a journalist; you are an activist, and by right you should lose your credentials and even thrown in jail. Yes, if you start doing activism, especially if the information you're putting out there is not corroborated and cannot be substantiated and carries no facts in reality. And if you read about individuals then where they feel like, say, you don't defame them, then they have right to seek legal remedies, and they will bring charges against you as an individual. So that's it. We nobody castigate journalists, them lawyers, them all those things, them because we hate them. No, we don't hate them. We need them to do their jobs and do it properly and do it professionally. The difference now, say they were not doing that, so they could write stories the way it be skewed, and then sometimes be fabricated, it be biased. And you also get to understand that back in the days 2018-19, Anglophones themselves now bad people them, so they were biased. So even when they want to tell the story, for example, even when Amber they attack you, the person know you send the Amber they attack you, but they no go talk you send the Amber. So the person where they report the story. So I understand those things. Them. So sorry, say the audio tonton it will not be long. The point where they make an activity. Black legs. No be all man where you disagree with. It be Amber. No do that nonsense with Amber. They do. I'm say if they disagree with you about anything, small tiny disagreement will be just maybe just superficial disagreement about something very mundane, and then you just call it betrayal, sellout, traitor, black leg, La Republique infiltrator, enabler. No, let's not do that. Do not go to Facebook and call anyone Amber unless the person talks something specifically we get to do with Amber. No be all man when they talk about police brutality hate Cameroon. No. As a matter of fact, people the way they talk about police brutality where they want to stop them and gendarme corruption, those are patriots who love the country. Yes, they love the country. So man will tell me, say, why do you talk about them? Because that is not what I create my platform for talk about them. I'm not going to follow Arat of my house when my house they burn. You where you get the time, the energy, and the latitude and all the content for talk about police corruption and gendarme brutality, all those things. Good luck. Go to talk about them. Fantastic. Go to talk about them. No man never stop you. But you know who can't impose on me which way me I'm supposed to talk about or which way me I'm not going to talk about them. I do my own thing, they go. You go do your own thing. My name no be Jesus Christ. My name na Kumkumasa. I don't come here for save the world. I don't even come here for save Cameroon. No, I come here for destroy ambazonian terrorism. That's all. Nothing more, nothing less.